Let's fight! Let's fight, good folks. Let's fight. Let's fight. Welcome to the ring. It's Friday night. Let's fight. Let's fight. We trust that you guys are well. We trust that you guys are good. Wherever you're joining us from tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Deborah Leach. Deborah Sharola Leach. Let's fight. Heaven Faith. Let's fight. Cheryl Ann Haywood, Colin Clark. Good night. Let's fight. Karen McPherson, Roderick Henry, Shauna Fortune. Good to see each and every one of you. Let us know if you're reading us loud and clear wherever you're joining us from tonight. Good folks, let's fight. We ain't got no time to waste. Let's fight, good folks. Wherever you're joining us from, share it down live. Smash that emoji button, folks. Andrew Griffith, let's fight. Let me go down the road, good folks. No time to waste. No time to quit. Wherever you guys are joining us from, we are delighted you're here with us. Let's fight, guys. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. How are you all doing? Good to have you all on the live. Good to see you folks. We're on the live again. Good to have you wherever you wonderful folks joining us from tonight. Good to have you there, out there in cyberspace. Those of you who are joining us from the beautiful, wonderful land of many waters. Good to have you guys. Let's fight. Those of you joining us from the diaspora, near and far. Good to have you on as well. Mavis Davis well and all those other guys who are joining us tonight. Good to see you, Debbie Apple. Great to see you wherever you folks are joining us from. Pace and power, guys. Boots on the ground. Don't back down. Don't do it. Good to have you folks here with us. Pace and power. Live shot from Sheriff Street. Good folks. It's a beautiful Friday night on the outside. Places to go, guys, and people to see as well. We're happy that you folks are here with us. Pace and power. That's the roundabout on Sheriff Street and the railway embankment. It's a beautiful night to be outside. Compliments of Pixel Guyana Inc. That lovely image there, and we're happy that you folks are here with us. Come back, Peter. Come back, Paul. Can't keep you all on the outside too long. Don't want to do it. I see Lind Prince is here and Annalisa, lovely queen, is here as well. Mona Moses is here. Yolanda, how you doing? Good to have you, Yolanda, and all the other folks who are joining us. Great to have each and every one of you on the live. Good to have you. Great to have you guys. Sharon and Debbie, Andrew. Good to have you here as well, Andrew. Jana Liverpool, and I see Group Lottery is here too. What kind of little thing is this though? Group Lottery, we see you there as well. Debbie Hoycourt, Rosalind, Zohan Stewart. Zohan, good to see you. Joan Robinson is here. Michaela Andrew Coates is here as well on the live. Alexis Charmley Richmond is here too. Folks, welcome to each and every one of you, wherever you all are joining us from this fantastic, lovely evening. Enid Miggins, good to see you, Enid, and Stanley Wilson, Irma Dow, wherever you all are joining me from, share the live. We know it's Friday night, but we ain't throttling down. We're picking up speed, folks. That's how we do it. We're not throttling down on this beautiful Friday night. We're picking up speed, good folks. Wherever you all are tuning in from, we are happy. We are nothing short of delighted that you folks are here with us. Wherever you all are tuning in from. Great to have each and every one of you. John Jones, we see you. Cecile, Sandra Hanover. Good to have you. Martha Harris. Good to have you, Martha. Sukchan Sudhari. Camille Cox is here. From region number 6. Gotta ring that bell for folks like Camille. Leon Bay. Camille is on the ground working, folks, pushing back against the enemy there in region 6. The Jagabats, the Trench Crappos, the Sadducees and the Pharisees there in region 6. Stanley Wilson, we see you there, Stanley, and Everil Volme Wilson, we see you there as well. Guys, we were fired up at this end and we are ready to go, and we hope that you guys are as well. We got to fight character set. It's just some of all you're missing, folks. It's just some of all you're missing. Look some what we're going to be covering tonight. Apology. You know the still trying with the apology. These people are not honest interlocutors at all. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji button, folks. We're fired up and we're ready to go. They are not honest interlocutors. Don't let me tell you anything different. They are not. That's what we're saying. They are not. Folks, if you need a justice of the peace, a proper commissioner of votes to affidavits, folks, get all the answers you need with the Alistair Collins firm, right? Get all the answers, properness right here. Commissioner of votes to affidavits, justice of the peace, providing expert guidance and support for all your damn documentation needs. They are open Monday to Saturday, even tomorrow. If you miss them, you have 5 days, you miss them tomorrow. They're going to be open right down there at the Callion Mall, folks, on Lamaha Street between Camp and Waterloo Street. And if you tell them we send you, might give you a special. Tell them we send you. We trust these guys. We use these guys as well. 649-6410, 685-6448. Yep, tell them we send you. They can treat you even extra special. We got to fight character set, folks. We got to talk what they're doing with apology. Right? Lovely young lady out of Barbados. Got to talk about her. The Barbados pageant there, folks. The pageant coming out of Barbados. Yeah, we got to talk about that too. Pets, chop pets on the fight card as well. Yep. Iced. This is Trinidad. What is that? I can see some of you saying in your accent from up north. What is ICE? Is that the immigration people from up north? No, it's not them. It's not them, good folk. It's not. Don't get frightened. It's not them. And then this thing here keeps going on and on. You see this character, the challenges. Got to talk about that too. The challenges you had there, folks. The guys who went out to carve to the organizers. Look like we got some more challenges on our hands. How you folks doing tonight? Share the damn live, no man. We there. Senior Counsel Sergeant Peter, international lawyer. Welcome, Chief. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Karen Allen, pace and power, Selwyn. Pace and power. Good to have you guys here. Some of the things we're covering this evening. Some, you know, some of you are like taste and bite. Take a taste. Can't say we give you all the taste. You can't say that candidly and legit. Can't even tell no man. What detained you there in Skeldon, Skeldon? Jennifer Daniels. See you as well, Jennifer. We see you. Yvonne Daly, Irma, Roxanne Garraway. We see you as well. We fired up, folks. Folks, brace yourself. We there. Brace yourself. You know, there are folks among us, right, who want to sugarcoat the experiences we have on a daily basis as Guyanese. But there got some people ain't got time for that. They've got some people ain't got no time for that. They can give it straight as it is. The language might be a little colorful and so on. All right, plenty colorful. The language might be plenty colorful. Don't come around them funny. They give it straight, Carol. No chaser. Hit it on the rock, straight. That's how he's the old Sawaka. On the rocks with them, sir. Chaser. You think I'm 16? Straight. And so we saw one young woman went viral on social media. She said, I went to the 592. This is my experience. When people touch base with us here, they come home and they want to meet us, you know. We want to meet them too. We often ask them, how was your experience? We implanted no thoughts, you know. How has your experience been? I ain't going to tell you soon you come this and that and so. Right? How has your experience been since you've been here? People tell us invariably. Right? Invariably, people tell us what's going down. Invariably, people tell us what's happening. That's the opener. Young lady spoke your mind I said brace it over. The language is a little colorful. It's plenty. It's plenty, but we in editing, we do it unscripted, unedited. You see? Unedited. Folks, take a look. Take a listen. This is her experience. She's telling us. Her own experience. In her deliberate judgment, folks. Take a look. Unedited. And take a listen. Where's the opener?
Okay, guys, so my trip to Guyana has come to an end, but I want to address a few things before I leave. And this is for the government of Guyana. The East Bank is a fucking eyesore. The roads, everything up that way just look old, beat up, rundown. A tourist coming into to this country, that's an absolute motherfucking disappointment. Fix it. The next thing, there's no cops on the road this morning when I was heading up to the East Bank. Y'all don't want to see what the fuck these sand trucks doing on the road. I hold on for dear life and just pray that I got to the airport alive because I don't know who's monitoring these things. Apparently, no motherfucking body. It's scary. There's hardly any lights on these roads. The road in itself is fucked up. So y'all need to do better when it comes to these back. I know y'all want to nice up the city, but y'all can't just focus on the motherfucking city and not deal with the outskirts. Like from the airport leading down, supposed to be beautiful. It's a fucking eyesore. It's like a horror show. Secondly, and like I said, this is to the government of Guyana. How the motherfuck poor people surviving in that country? How? Please tell me how with their salaries. Let me ask Barrett and Irfan. Yeah, collect 60,000 a month and go in a supermarket. Please pay your rent with that. Do all these things. And tell me if you think it's workable. It's not. Like, I was shocked at some of the prices. Matter of fact, not some of the prices, all the motherfucking prices. I don't know how poor people are surviving, how people are raised. Like, it's just shocking to see the prices for stuff. The salaries doesn't even matter. Now I see why everybody running the motherfucker out to Guyana. I mean, poor people running from there. There's no proper future for them there. As much as y'all would like to think, oh, we got oil, guess who benefited from the fucking oil? Them rich motherfuckers. Poor people ain't got shit to collect from that fucking oil. You understand? Okay, guys, so my trip to Guyana has come to an end, but I want to address a few things before I leave. And this is for the government of Guyana. The East Bank is a fucking eyesore. The roads, everything up that way just look old, beat up, run.
That was your opinion, folks. That was, I did tell you. Did I tell you? It's a little colorful, it's plenty. Yolanda Thomas, Vashti, Valletta, Beatrice. I can tell you, it's little, plenty. The cost of living. I love what she said. I love what she said. Lose them with 60,000. You sure they live yet? Come on, don't waste me time. Lose them with 60,000. See how far we get. See how far we get. That thing would change overnight. Right? That base salary public servants get. You lose them. Lose Jagdeo with 60,000. You would see how quick. You see, that salary would go up. And these are the folks who will get who will have all kinds, you see, of justifications. They will have all kinds of justifications why that salary has to remain. Oh, we get plenty oil. Oh, we get plenty this. Oh, we get plenty that. Folks, listen to me. Whether you vote for PPP or you vote for APNO, they're disrespectful. You could imagine they hire a firm to lobby for them. Go around in Washington and share some paper. 25,000 US a month. They're disrespectful. They gotta pay the people hotel bill, pay the phone bill. You see, if they're gonna use the toilet and they got a cost of that, they gotta pay that 35,000 a month. They gotta pay them. Some little lobby firm who throw FBI behind the name, 35,000 US a month. She's right. The truth hurts. The truth hurts. You share the live yet? Roderick, Yvonne Daly, Audrey, or Madao. You share the live yet? Wilma Grant. They're disrespectful. The salaries. Oh, I can see them. APNO. When all else fails, blame APNO. Blame APNO. When all else fails. And then they will try to victimize Big Auntie. That's the next step for them. Evelina, they don't like criticism. They cannot take criticisms at all. At all, at all, at all. As we on there, ain't got a better spot to lash out. Photo of the day, ain't got a better spot. Right there. That's the reality, you know. And then you got the Jerry Gavias of this world. Oh, it's better somewhere than nowhere. It's better something than nothing. Right? So then while you're taking a big salary as advisor on borders, you're brown bag. You should be working for free. Or work for minimum wage. You should be working for free. 4:30 a day. Or working for minimum wage. That's what you should be doing. Don't come wrong with funny. 4:30 a day. They pay the kitchen coops. They pay them. The vex when Norton says kitchen coops. Look madness. Right? Friends, family, favorite. Who built this place? Kickbacks, shortcuts. How are you climbing up the first step? That's why I want to ask you, folks, good folks out there, how are you climbing up the first step? Oh, you know these guys are they're disrespectful. They're disrespectful. How you climbing that first step? They're not catering for people who got a little arthritis, you know, little something, little what, little have you. Disrespectful. That's what I want to tell you. That's them boys. Disrespectful. You got a little 40 foot. You advance in age. How you climbing the first step? You're wicked. You got to get a ladder for up the first treader. And then you got some jagabot telling you, oh, something is better than nothing. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. People, we got to get rid of these people. We got to get rid of these people. They're no good. No good for Guyana. The point I'm making as Big Auntie is absolutely right. Absolutely right. And you watch. You already lost some Big Auntie yet. She's now finding out for herself. You see? They trap Jerry Gavai and the whole pack of them. Photographs are the one you see. But when you go now and you see the real thing, it's something different. You see the real thing. Everybody want to live in no kitchen cook. Behave yourself, man. Behave yourself like some big people. Behave yourself like some big people. Forgive us. We're a little upset tonight. It's not the usual way in which we start. You're going to want to forgive us. That's the usual way in which we start. But take it so. That's the opener, good folks. That is the opener right there. That's the opener. How you making up? How you heading up some of them steps? You gotta get a big lasso to make it up the first treader. Faster break your back or something like that. Moving on, folks. We got a lot of ground to cover. We got a lot of ground to cover, good folks. We got a lot of ground to cover. That's the opener. We seem to be a little topsy-turvy tonight. Starting with what we're tracking internationally, guys. That's where we're starting. Some of the things we are tracking internationally. We all over the place tonight. What we're tracking internationally. Trump! Listen to this. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. They're telling us that Trump, or your boy Trump, went to New York, back again after the indictment, and they're telling us Trump was the welcome Trump had to. This is where Trump lives, you know. This is where he lives. In New York. They're telling us the people chanted, New York hates you. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. New York hates you. Folks. Learn this about life, eh? One day you could be the spider, next day is the fly. New York hates you. That's what MSNBC reported today. One day, you're the spider, next day the fly, just so. Right? Just so. John Jones says he lives in Florida. Well, they say he lives in New York as well. Trump Towers is not me on. But then he got Mar-a-Lago too. So both of us can be right. Right? He lives in New York as well. He lives in Florida. Right, John Jones? New York hates you. Oh, yes. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Pence and had it different. All that's today. Pence was at a National Rifle Association, an NRA event. And as Pence took the stage, the folks are telling us Pence was booed. Trump vice president, people say, boo, get from here. Chase them out. That's what we're going to do, some folks on the ground here. Charlene Juice, Sharon, Roderick, chase out some of them. Waste time people. When they come talking in the communities, boo, boo, beat out. Beat out. Yep. One day, there's a spider. Next day, there's a fly. That's life for you. One day, spider. Next day, is a fly. One day married, next day free. Can't say what you. Broken hearts for you and me. That's it. That's his answer. How are we writing it? Moving on, folks. Moving on. China. When China making vows, they got set up. But the vow is not to sell either Ukraine or Russia any arms. You believe this can happen? That's what they're vowing. When you're Jagdeo, they're vowing. What do you do? If when they're vowing, then people break all the vows, you know. I know when you all look at Irfan, right? New Link, Bob Semple. You know how much vows he break? You know how many vows? China said we ain't selling no arms to Russia. We ain't selling no arms to the Ukraine. We vow. Scouts honor. Scouts honor. We vow. Yep. I believe that. I believe. They ain't sell no arms. I believe. I believe. Putin. You know that boy straight under them? Yes. Sheila boy said. You know them boy straight under them fake? You don't know that? Well, it's Russia. What do you think Jagdeo get this what do you call it? He doesn't have a PhD. He has an honorary doctorate. He hasn't studied a day in his life for PhD. Right? Some Lumumba, no-name university that gone out doesn't exist anymore. Right? Patrice Lumumba University. He didn't get a master's, first degree since 1964 in economics. And he's a czar. He's a czar. But the Russians right now, because Putin today signed a bill allowing electronic conscription. Means they could call you up for service in the army. And you know they're running a little low. You know they're running a little low right now. Who's sharing the damn life? Come on, folks. Who can smash that emoji button for us? It's a long time I your belly one of your chest. More conscriptions. Yep. What you need to do is put on some fatigues, some army clothes, and go to the front line. If you're so bad, show me how bad you're bad. Go to the front lines. Go to the front lines. It's easy to send people, kids to die. You know, Guyanese good with sound effects. It's easy to send people's children to the front lines. You know, don't say at the colonist. Don't say it is sweet and fitting to die for one's country. You ain't never see war. They put on the fatigues and go to the front line and go down. F4, Michaela, Lachman Aziz. Good night, Lachman. Ring the bell one time. Go to the front line if you're so bad. Don't come around with funny. But this is trouble now. Woman prophet. Woman in Pakistan says she's a prophet. She's a prophet. Not only a prophet, the prophet. Wrong place. Wrong place. Not in Pakistan. Folks arrested her for blasphemy. Quick. Right. Today, they arrested her for blasphemy, allegedly claiming she was an Islamic prophet. A charge, they tell us, that carries the death sentence under the country's law. Yep. They tell us the woman was taken into custody from her home in the city of Faisalabad, eastern Punjab province, shortly after a mob had gathered outside demanding that she be lynched after news spread of her alleged claims of prophethood. That's what they said. Sanaullah. Hope I'm getting the language correct. That's her name. Right? This that's how she's identified by the police official there in that province. Right? They named her as Sanaullah. She says she's a prophet. Yep. So she was arrested for blasphemy there. They said the sentence is death if you're found guilty. Try with that. Yep. Don't make fun of people's religion. That's one thing you don't cross. That's the fifth rule in politics. Give you all 4 already. 5th. You see? John Jones says she make a mistake. Right? She meant she was making a prophet. This is spelling, you see? English language. It's kill her, save lives. 1 out of the 2. 1 out of the 2. Wish her the best. We're coming in good folks from around the region. Some what we're following. Some of what we're following. Some. Take a look. TNT. They can show you what they're doing with that oil money. Rhonda Spencer Tom. TNT could show you what they're doing with the oil money. Dwayne Collins, Sherlyn Juice, Tendry, Khan, and Yvonne Daly. They can show you, Roderick. They open an ice rink. That's what they call rink. We say ice ring. You know, we change everything. People say lantern post. We say lantern pole. Ice rink. Yeah, you could go and skate on ice now in Trinidad. They're big like that. You ever go tilt a foreign man? An hour plane ride. 55 minutes if you got a good pilot. 55 minutes if you got a good pilot. You see? Open today, folks. You can go ice skating right in TNT. Honey, You got to put it on your bucket list. You got to get a little training before, though. You want to fall and break your back. Some of you could barely stand up on solid ground. Put you on the nicest. You know, you got a boldness. Can't got 4-wheel. He always starting over. You know, that's why you're not prostitute. Everything's going wrong with them. Can't got 4-wheel. He always starting over. He alone, you know, always starting over. Right? Can't carry he there. Extra he twist his ankle. He break his shin. Right? Ice rink. TNT. And people know they do really high money. So if you want to go ice skating, you don't got to go far. Go to folks' friends. You don't got to go far. It's right around the corner. You don't got to go far. Right? And Trinidad before we left there, before we take off. Share it down live. Smash that emoji button. Go to folks. And let me go down the road. You don't got to go far. Folks, a Venezuelan and a Chinese national, you know, a house, a building was raided in Trinidad. And it is alleged they were trafficking people, had some other Venezuelans in prostitution. The same fellow here. Same fellow. Imagine them people come all this distance for Selby. Oh, Jesus. Lord have his mercies. Right? They were facing, hear this, hear the woman. Right? They were facing 42 counts. See, of trafficking. 42 counts. Well, the people there were freed. The women who were in that brothel situation and left the country and went back to wherever they came from or other places. And so when it came time, quite recently, you know, the matter was called in court. They couldn't proceed. So the fellow now was walked, you know, his counterpart, who they were accusing of prostitution, gone free. Just like that. Just like that, Donna Miller. Just so. In this day and age, people trafficking, selling you, you know, there's prostitution, sex slavery, all kinds of worries. Yeah. Yeah. And then, folks, the whole region in turmoil politically, you know, this party here, the Democratic Labour Party, oh, they know if they're going or they're coming. They know if they're going or they're coming. Is one rumor to the next. In the pan, out the pan. Out the pan, in the pan. In the pan, out the pan. You must never get so much Caribbean news in your life. In the pan, make up your mind with your one to the man. You coming or going? Let me know. Let me know. Right? Coming or going? We need to know this is Barbados, folks. The Democratic Labour Party of Barbados. There was a disciplinary issue and the General Secretary there, he didn't like too much how it went. And there were rumors he was about to leave. But he ain't going now. He says 46 years. He in politics, Stephen Blackett. 46 years in politics. He said, I ain't going to a damn place. That's the fella on your right. I ain't going to a damn place. And then the leader of the party, you see, and he came out saying that they're trying to work out an amicable, you know, solution, trying to find a way forward. Right? But the General Secretary there of the Democratic Labour Party in Barbados was rumored to be leaving the party. Well, he seemed to have changed his mind if that was the case. He seemed to have changed his mind. So we're watching this. We're watching this to see where it goes. Right? Where it goes. And we wish them the best. You think it's easy? Right? Party president is Dr. Ronnie Yearwood. You have the fellow we're watching out here. We wish them the best. We hope they find a way forward. You think politics is easy? Barbados got it rough. Barbados got it rough. We think we're there. But look, story here now. Folks, life too cheap. I don't think Guyana. It seems in the region. Right? In the region, an alleged, accused goat thief Man was lynched practically. You know, St. Anne's there in Jamaica, you know, practically lynched. Father have his mercies. Father have his mercies on us. For God, you know, they tell us the man is the man is dead, as they said. In this area called Claremont, St. Anne's, after he was reportedly caught stealing a goat, 28-year-old Tevin Pinnock. Can you imagine that? Someone he was with barely escaped with her life. You know, they said he was chased and chopped to death. Well, chopping like is the most recent fad. Everybody chopping. God have his mercy for a goat. Man is chopped to death for a goat. Help. Father, help us. Right. Help us. Help we, Father, help we. Yep. Paul, the thing about singing voice here. Rather singing voice for goat. You watch yourselves when you go to St. Anne's. Watch yourself. Who's sharing the damn life tonight? Come home, folks. Well, look story now. You think them boys ain't tell you? Chopping is the most recent fad. Whole family chopped by a sibling. Mother chopped. Sister chopped. Husband chopped. Folks, what happened in this place? Yeah? I keep telling you, I ain't like how this... Well, I can't say how the year started now because we're in April. But y'all know since day one, the year started, I ain't like how this thing started. A pregnant woman is chopped. What madness is this? In the 592. This is madness. This is madness. Pregnant woman. Huh? Chantilly. Mercurine. Her husband. Chopped. They're telling us all this is in Agricola. Right? The woman said, Chantilly, she was home with her husband making dinner. She heard a commotion outside. She peep out. That's the problem with that peep out. Only to see her older brother standing over her younger brother. Yeah? Shakim Mithurine, chopping away at him. She noted that she ran out of the house and placed her body over her younger brother. When she got hit by a sibling, her husband now ran out to her aid and began throwing bricks at this other sibling now. Right? Chop. Folks, since the year started, I said, we need a day of prayer now. We need a week. We need a whole year. Because that's how the year starts, with blood. Chopping is the most recent fad. We told you last night of at least 2 other instances. A chopping in bad settlement. A chopping in region 6 somewhere. It's the latest fad. You better come to your senses. Please. And quick. Come to your senses. For your information. I want you all to know. Look what they here now. Sporily, good to see you out there. Roger, Kalawashi seen a little bit. You all right? And Anthony. Ann says the ugly bird. I tell you what, Ann says the jumbie bird. For your information, the Miss Guyana Universe pageant is back. They're telling us Terry Brown Walker is the new franchise owner. It is back. Ladies, it is back. We wish them the best. Was in a 5-year hiatus. I think we were banned or something like that. You we start everything hot and sweaty. We wish them the best. We wish the franchise owner nothing but the best. Jan Van Veel, Sheila Boychan. Sheila Boychan said, it's the things. It's true. It's true. It's the things. Everything is chop, chop, chop. And I gotta say, because, chop got some other connotations. This is not a nice kind of chop. This is the bad one. Every goddamn thing, chop, chop, chop. Folks, especially those people who, your spirit is spiritually inclined. I'll put it that way. See? You're spiritually inclined. Y'all keep praying for this country of ours. This beautiful country of ours. Keep praying for it. Chop, chop, chop. Miss Universe is back, folks. We wish them nothing but the very best. New franchise owner, we wish them nothing but the very, very best. Nothing but the best. Right? Pace and power. We got some people doing extremely well. I love to see our young people, out there engaging themselves. I love to see us young people out there engaging in wholesome, productive activities. You ain't chopping up nobody. You see, you chopped up them goals, you're accomplishing things, you're moving forward. Right? That kind of thing. We're going to agree with. Pace and power. Congrats to the new Miss Bartica Regatta Queen 2023. And tell us, is Shanae Hubbard capture that crown in stunning fashion, they tell us. Folks, it's Friday night. We come to ourselves privilege. And we got 2,700 plus people watching us across social media. 1,600 alone on Facebook. 1,600 alone joining us on Facebook. And then we got another number joining us on the tube. We love our tubers. We love those of you who took the opportunity and follow us on YouTube. Half your problems in life solved. Half. We got 1,000 plus persons watching us on YouTube alone. We're privileged. And so, Shanae Hubbard says she is determined to accomplish her goals. Too many of our young people give up. Too many give up. And we're happy that Shanae has set herself the task of inspiring others. You see? That is a useful endeavor. Inspiring others to do good, to be good, and to go after their own hopes and dreams and aspirations. We wish her nothing but the very best. Shanae Hubbard. Pace and power, Shanae. Pace and power. Keep on keeping on. And congrats. Congrats to her. Keep moving forward. Not a young woman. She could be the next star in Guyana. Talented. Writes songs and sings as well. As a matter of fact, they're telling us she got an album coming out, barely 17. Emeka Divine. But with a name like that, you're going to live up to it, A lot of people don't live up to the name. A lot of people. You got to live up to your name. We have a little son, Saint Zain, S-A-I-N-T. His first name is a hyphenated name. Saint Zain. All of my kids, their first names are hyphenated. S-A-I-N-T and then Z-A-Y-N. Zain sometimes into Saint. My wife can testify. We say, son, you gotta live up to this name. Saint. Your first name is Saint. You see, he's very true. You gotta live up to the name. A star is born, they tell us. She's getting set to release her first reggae album. We love to see young people moving forward positively. Chop up. Come on, folks. And even if you find yourself, you've fallen on hard times, you're like a seed and you get planted on bad grounds. I preached on Friday night. You get planted on bad grounds. All is not lost. All is not lost. This young lady, 17, she mother milk still in her face. We said colloquially. She mother milk still. I can see Sarah and Lynch watching her saying, what does he mean by that? His mother's milk, her mother's milk, still in your face, flush. We wish her nothing but the very best. with a name like Emeka Divine. Oh, you have to rise to the occasion of that name. And we wish her nothing but the very, very best. And folks, look out for that album, Patronize. You know, stop buying black market, what do you call it? Pirated CDs and so on from our artists. Support them. Please and thank you. We wish Emeka Divine nothing but the very, very best. They said a star could be born here. I'm waiting to give her a listen. Myself and support. Moving on, folks. Look some of what we cover. Oh my God. Here we there now. Here we there now. Here we there now, good people. Here we there now. What we can tell you? What I can tell you? Same story. We buy them boys. Oh, Jesus. We buy them boys. We buy them boys. Buy them. Buy them. Yep. Sheila Barsha says very divine indeed. Pick up in my spirit. You see, when your spirit clean, you pick up things. Pick you up, Sheila Barsha. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. He said divine indeed. Divine indeed. Yep. Them boys. Donna, them boys. Marianne Hamilton said, congrats, sweetie. Congrats. Yeah. Northern Grant, Jem Vanville, good to have you folks here. Jagabats and Trench Crap. Oh, same set, man. Same set. Right there. You know the trying with epology? Oh, yes. I can tell you they are not honest interlocutors. They're trying with the pageantry. They're trying with the mayor. Oh, they want Soku probe. They got a lot of things I want Soku to probe. A lot of things. Let me start with Sue in the living room, who handles all the agreements, who gets all the support. No, you got probe. You want to probe City Hall spending. Huh? Since he come in, he started giving family contracts. The federal local government, since he got designers, brands designers, and he want to probe people. He got a lot of people I want probe. But left the mayor alone. His lordship, Pandit Ubraj Narain. Think everybody like you all, nah? He want to bring. But the mayor said, well, I welcome Soku. I like his style. I saw the mayor running again. Honest to God. I'm sorry. I vex him running again. He said, yeah, come. I ain't going to hide. You ain't got to notify me. Rock and come in, Soku. You know, rock and come in. Some people at Soku themselves should not even be there. Some of the hierarchy at Soku. You got some good people working there. And some of the hierarchy should not even be there. He was bringing Soku. Huh? That Sue issue. Sue was found in Jagdeo living room. Never investigated. The veracity of those statements, credible. Never investigated. Wicked, stink, and dirty. They're trying with the mayor. They can get through. Trying with the pageantry as well. Now the talks have broken down. You know, the Chief Justice, Roxanne George Wiltshire, told us it's embarrassing. You know, the funding meant for the African community, the Afro-Guyanese community in this country, can be politicized. Now we see the PPP saying in their vindictive, wicked, stinking ways, oh, they don't give the money to the 70 odd African groups that make up Epology themselves. You see? Themselves. Wickedness, but God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. Talks break down because they wanted the talks to break down. That is precisely what they wanted. Anything that they can control, they're going to be happy it breaks down. Very, very happy. It breaks down. That's the people. That's the people. See, Joylyn sucking your teeth here now. Valerie, Donna Miller, they're happy. Happy the talks break down. Damn wicked. Lot of people name calling Hudson. Jesus Lord. Athletics Association of Guyana. President having an easy time. Charles, he having an easy time. Not a bit of it. Not a bit of it. I'll see name calling. That's what the people telling us. You know, he name calling. Another problem now, Ian. You know, I don't know this fella, but I hope he know a higher power. I hope he knows a higher power. He got know me. I hope he knows a higher power. The people telling us that, you know, the athletics team participation, right? They're telling us in the Central America and Caribbean Games, scheduled to begin from June 23rd to the 8th of July in San Salvador, is in jeopardy. Because the Athletics Association of Guyana has not, their submission on behalf of the team is incomplete and inadequate. That's what they're telling us. Whenever they have to submit the documentation, incomplete and inadequate. Jesus have mercy. Come on, Mr. Hudson. Oh, don't give them a reason again. Come on, Mr. Hudson. Come on. Now, on the fire tonight. On the fire tonight. You know, I don't want to call for nobody firing. You know, take bread out the people more. But we got to rise to the occasion. That's the other part too. You take on these things to do X and Y. We got to rise to the occasion. Come on, Mr. Hudson. Pull yourself together. Pull this thing together. And let me move forward in the name of our athletes. Please. Please and thank you. Let us find a way forward. Right? And always try to have our athletes' best interest at the forefront. And I see a lot of politicking happening here. A lot of politicking. I wish them the best. I wish them the best. I wish them the best. Can't be an easy time at all. Of course, I wish them the best. So that's only fight card. I wish them nothing but the best. Don't come run with funny. That's what the Guyana Press Association is saying tonight. Don't come wrong with funny. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't come wrong with funny. You know, them boys got a web page. Maligning, assassinating people's character. PPP. That's why I find it so ludicrous. The Jagdeo, you know, he talking about, oh, who hiding behind organization and who should come out and contend with them, you know, one-on-one. These jagabats got the nerve, got the temerity. Right? The Guyana Press Association said they're asking for international help. I don't know where people find the time. I don't know. They go and make up a Facebook page and then they come and talk all kinds of stuff about you. Come on. Damn Lal Kwame, be a man about it. Go your own Facebook page and talk the nonsense y'all want to talk. But you know some slander, libel, lawsuits will hit them. So you go and you create a fake profile. You go and you create a fake page. Live in Guyana. And you malign people's character. You see all kinds of nastiness about them. You know, a young lady from, I think it's Kaitro News, asking them questions in pursuit of the truth. That's what journalism is. Pursuing the truth. The voted state on behalf of citizens. If there are tough questions to be asked, you have to ask the tough questions. She asked them a couple questions. They vexed with her. They gone and calling she some prostitute and whore and all kinds of nonsense on that Facebook page. And so, rightfully so, the Guyana Press Association president says that she's asking for international help to weed out these fake groups, fake pages, and to know who is behind them. But now you can laugh. Now you can laugh. If you're a man, you know, or a woman, come fulls, don't chinks. But let me contend. But that's the hypocrisy with them. Jagdeo out there talking about who hiding behind group. I don't hear him just now. Don't run away yet. You don't hear him just now. who hiding behind organization, come out and fight. Well, the GPA president, you know they're trying with her too. Nazima is a professional, consummate professional, and bright, independent, fiercely. They like that. Right? They can't rattle her, they can't bridle her, they can't control her. And talking about a whole sort of nastiness about Nazima as well. Wicked set of people. Wicked. Right? You see some of them shaking like a leaf, you know why. You beg God nonetheless have mercy on their souls. Right? That's what the word says. Some of them are sick among you. Is the deeds wicked. I don't have the time of day for fake profile and this and molesting people. I come to you frontally. 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the midday, 1 hour in the night. Let's fight! Damn jagabats, y'all. That's how they are. And then when you really get them vexed, they pay somebody, as the young man said there, that accused of being mud water, to do 100,000 hit job. Wicked. Wicked. Come, let's contend with ideas. And let these strong ideas win. Let these strong ideas move us forward. Pack of nonsense. Have some good leadership debates in our country. Put your ideas to the test. You come with some doctorate that bestowed on you 50 years ago, and you think you is some czar, and you got some kind of a monopoly on intelligence, a monopoly on ideas. Flop you. But this is quintessential PPP. They don't like women. Quintessential. And that has always been the treatment of women. You know, where's the manic chance of this world coming to that young woman's defense? Hypocrites. Where's Sonia Parag coming to that young journalist's defense with that filth? Who she's sleeping with, who woman she being on kinds foolishness. Huh? Where's Vindhya Prasad? Right? Vindhya Prasad, right today paper is talking about domestic violence. And some bill they bring in. And they have umpteen opportunities to speak out and to rise to the occasion. And they say absolutely nothing. They are hypocrites. All of them. Hypocrites. And the Guyana Association, they're doing the damn right thing. If there's help we can get internationally to weed out these jerks, we can weed them out, expose them. Expose them. You see? All kinds of things we're dealing with. Expose them. Bizarre destruction. We there. Minding we own business. Drinking we water, folks. And minding we own business. And then Starbucks News run out. Starbucks News run out. I tell you all, this thing with Shell Mohammed. Mr. Mohammed, you probably don't listen to me. You probably don't need my advice. I told you all, this PR thing with this company was badly rolled out. I don't know if it's Kwame Yalhaya, if it's the other one over there by NCN that masquerades himself as a journalist and some media professional. Right? Fire them. This thing was badly rolled out. Now you need a PR company to help your PR company. Or your Zaran PR. Starbucks News said the firm Shell Mohammed hired was also working for the government of Guyana and being paid $35,000 US a month. And part of the contract, part of the US government regulation, right, you can't operate in that way. You're working for a host government and other clients connected to the government and all of that. But the report did say, in all honesty and in a matter of full disclosure, that when the government learned of them working for Shell Mohammed, Nazar Shell Mohammed, they severed ties with them. That's according to them. Right? Again, you have to disclose US is not like here, you know. You have to disclose to the US authority these companies that are registered in the US and working internationally, who your clients are and all of that. That's how Sabacus know that the government PPP Jagdeo was paying the same company working for the Mohammed's father $35,000 a month. And so what Sam Hines said recently was the truth, but was half of it. Because they're telling us, Sabbath News reporting, that this company had to report to Sam Hines. He was the person they were reporting to, right? The foreign affairs woman, what's her name? Elizabeth Harper. She signed the contract with them. 35,000 US a month. They were paying them to do work for them, this foreign company. And then Shell Mohammed employed them as well. Well, Sam Hines ran out and said he didn't introduce Shell Mohammed to the company. And now we know why he's saying that. Because the company was reporting to him on behalf of the Guyanese government. This is the filth and the corruption that is classic PPP. Jagdeo talked about that yesterday in the press conference. And that is why our journalists got to do so much more. Y'all go to the press conference, y'all sit down because y'all doing no homework. So y'all allow him to talk every goddamn day. People getting chopped up in this country now. I ain't hear nobody ask with crime and a crime plan. You sit down, allow him to talk for an hour, and then you go report on that. That's not journalism. Right? That's reporter work. Journalism got to be something different. I studied journalism, qualified and graduated in it. That's not journalism. You just sit down for hour, you listen and you just write notes. You in a class. And you go and publish a post and you say you do journalism work. You collect a little money pocket and you go home. You got to work. You got a career. You got some journalists by Sabbath News who pursuing the truth wherever it leads. So, Dan Blinds run out. He said, I never introduced Shell Mohammed to the company because he knew his relationship to the company. The company was reporting to him, according to Starbuck News. 35,000 US a month. Right? 35,000. And now, what I find fascinating in this whole thing, Edward Brooms, what I find fascinating, you remember this fellow here from that company who did the investigation? He said he holds his name so high. And he do all this investigating and he wouldn't lie and this and that. Right? It was illegal for them to be working for Shell and the government of Guyana at the same time. How come he know that? Under US laws. How come he know that? You see? And that is why I'm saying again, this whole thing was rolled out so badly, so poorly. Oh God. Oh God. You can see this set piece from a mile off. Jesus. It just says to me, you could have all the money in the world. Does that make a difference? This could have been handled in 1,000 different ways. That didn't causing all of this fallout. That causing all of this fallout. So the company was basically working, based on what Starbuck News said, for Shell Mohammed and the government at the same time. Right? And then the contract with the government was terminated, I think, April 5th. You see what? We burden ourselves. The stripes and the PPP, they can't change. Corrupt. Right? The public servants can roam next to nothing in this country. One company getting 35,000 alone. Right? And that's doing little work. How much them other bison getting and taking and making? Right? When our journalists going to say, Jagdeo, what's happening here? How much did he do? You all sit down Right? In that full class, 1 hour, I make notes. You just make notes. We got some good journalists here. I'm telling you that Nazim is one of them. And not the old one. We got some fantastic journalists here. You see? Fantastic. We got to pay our journalists, some of the media houses, and we got to invest in them. A lot of them got the practice, but they don't have the theory. And you got to let it take some time. Those media houses might got to pay and let them go and study journalism. You got to mesh the theory with practice. And only a silly journalist or reporter going to say, me get time with though. I know everything. Right? That's a bad place to be. Those journalists we look at and admire, those people are highly educated. Right? You look at Anderson Cooper, has a first degree, has a master's. Some of those journalists you see might got PhDs. You got some fantastic journalists. But you got to give yourself to studies. You got to give yourself to mentorship as well. Some people just learn the thing to know everything. Can't write to save their life. Can't speak to save their life. Can't recognize a subject and a verb on the brightest day. Right? You got to understand the rudiments of English language. You want to get into journalism, you got to understand the rules before you break them. And we got to do the hard work of journalism. Congrats to Starbuck News. You got to pursue the truth. You got friends and family in it. And that is why, I want to circle back to the young woman at Kaitro News. The women in the PPP, it's their page. It's their party propaganda page. Got a chance, to stand up and to say, this is wrong. Right? And inspire this country, inspire this nation. But all of them got to look to the scamp for the cue. Right? Unless he say move, they can't move. And that is why none of what they say, comes across as authentic. It's always a set piece. Always a set piece. You will look and see that filth circulating in this country, denigrating that young woman in the worst way. And I'm told that young woman is married. She'll go home and explain to her husband, what crap is this here? Right? But that's what y'all like doing, blocking up homes. That's what y'all like doing. So that's what they're telling us. The U.S. firm that investigated on behalf of Shel Mohammed worked for the government at the same time. That's nice time. That is nice time. Which led me to ask the question, Shel could tell us. If the government is paying you 35,000 US and you allow Duff to go, how much you get? Nice time. Double dipping. Double dipping. Must be real nice time. Real nice time. Well, I still waiting to see what come out of the whole thing. I still waiting to see what come out of it. You see? But look where y'all guys to focus on. For distract y'all, the Amerindian People's Association don't like what is happening with this carbon credit business. Right? And they have spoken out about it. They have spoken out. And not only that, they have moved to action. They have moved to action on this matter. Right? They have spoken out about it. And more than that, they are organizing themselves. Right? And they filed a complaint with the people who matter. Right? They're telling us they have filed a formal complaint with the Windrock Architecture for Red. I don't want to get into all the nuances because it won't matter to you. But they have filed a complaint to the right people. Right? And I told you in a different program, them asking, who come up with the figure? 50% of the money, 15% of this money from this carbon credit must come to Amerindian community. Why not 25? Why not 30? Why 15? Right? Will that baffle? Right? Big head. Baffle him. So the people have filed a complaint. Right? And again, anything these guys can control, anything they can control, they seek to break down. So you can't control the Amerindian people. Right? You cannot control the and bring them People's Association, so you can denigrate them, right? Like the folks with that PPP page, you can't control them. So, of course, because they have an independent voice, they must be associated to APNU. Listen to the foolishness. Right? He talked yesterday in that press conference. Just sidetrack y'all. That's the closer.
APNU works through surrogates, and I've seen some new ones being created now all the time. So we suddenly have the same Janet Vulcan who's always been hostile to the PPP, who was on the board of the GFC under APNU, who's been criticizing our approach in the forestry sector for decades now, opposed to the low carbon development strategy and the Norwegian agreement. She is now part of an oil and gas governance network. They created a new NGO now. Mr. Bolai, the solar specialist, and part of the EITI that falsified what happened in Guyana, he's now part of that network. So they work through these surrogate agencies that hate the PPP. They can't come out on their own. They don't want to enter into the political fray and take us on. So they hide behind some of these NGOs. So APA has done that. You know the history. Jean LaRose was the deputy leader of APNU's list in 2015. So they're clearly aligned. They distorted even recently who canceled. The head of the APA said that the PPP terminated the land titling unit. When we established the land titling unit, we put $10 million US dollars from the LCDS money to accelerate land titling. APNU closed it off, and she gave an interview in the Starbuck News, and then then said the PPP had shut it down. And then there was a big furor back and forth between, I think, the Starbuck News and her about that. She said she was misquoted. She wasn't misquoted. She actually repeated it several times. So we've established that already. So they now have gone now. They like to talk about FPIC. So they now are trying to block money for the Amerindian communities in the name of the Amerindians without consulting with any village. So free, prior, informed consent doesn't relate to them. So they've now written to ART, and ART has a grievance process through which you can trigger. And that's what they did. So that's how they're trying to block it. I think with approval from APNU. APNU doesn't like this too. You saw the negatives coming out. So this is where they're trying, but they can't block this year's allocation. They're trying to block next year's allocation, but we're dealing with it.
Yep, that's the point we're making. Once they can't control, they can denigrate. So he know who's hiding behind which organization, but he know the PP scamps. You know, they don't like women who hiding behind, and he's one of them, hiding behind that fake page, denigrating our young women, right? But our journalists, some of them sit down there and allow them to spew that foolishness, that filth, right? And you don't push back. You don't talk about what happened with this company and the conflict of interest and all of that, right? And all the corruption happening in this government and mismanagement, right? And where this country heading, right? You remember what the opener, what that young woman said? All of that is true. We weren't talking. He don't want to talk about that. Where did all the money going? How many millions and billions being siphoned off to other places and other people? We won't talk about that. Right? It's APNU. The Amerindian People's Association, they APNU because they have an independent voice and they're voicing their concerns. Right? Certainly, you can't control them. So they got to be APNU. What a waste. What a waste. That's our time, good folks. And that is our program. Thanks for staying with us. That is our time. And that is our program, good folks. That is we time. And that's our program. Thanks for joining us all week long, folks. That is we time. And that's the program. Who vex? The truth hurts. Who vex? That's what we say. The truth hurts. It hurts. Help us to keep moving forward, folks. Doing more of these programs. coming to you live and direct. They ain't got no Muslim our notes. Like the folks down there at the American People's Association. We're independent and we can keep talking. We can keep talking the things. We will continue talking things. Here's how you can help us, folks. Here's how you can help us.
Want to keep getting the best in the ring?
That's right.
Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $in-the-ring592, Zelle and PayPal in-the-ring592 at gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union and for MMG payments. Want to keep getting the best in the ring?
That's right.
Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $in-the-ring592, Zelle and PayPal in-the-ring592 at gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union and for MMG payments.
That's the last bell. Thanks for staying with us. That's our time. That's our program. Onessa Wardine, Siobhan, have a great weekend. Carlin Haley and Carmen Bailey, Carlin Haley, Obi Chester, Malika, Michaela. Good to have you guys here. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay woke. We're going to see you guys right back here next week, Monday. Yep. Thanks for joining us, guys. That's our time.